right. Well, some of the Chiefs' kingdom were on the edge of their seats during last week's AFC Championship week.
Yeah, that's because we saw several players suffering from injuries that game.
Yeah, the big question is, how will those injuries affect the team on Super Bowl Sunday? So here with some answers is Dr. Robert Arnce with Kansas City University. Good morning, Dr. Robert.
Good morning.
All right, so let's jump right into it. Some of the injuries the Chiefs are suffering from have to do with ankle injuries and even Juju Smith-Schuster's knee. We know these injuries are common in football, and they typically take a little bit of time to heal, right?
Absolutely. Yeah, so when we talk about ankle sprains, we're talking about injury to the ligaments that hold the ankle together. And so you could have anywhere from just a stretch to the ligament to a partial tear to a complete tear. And Patrick's injury is kind of uncommon. It's a high ankle sprain. That's about 5 or 6% of all ankle sprains.
Also, let's talk about one other player, too. Travis Kelce, before Saturday's game last week, they weren't sure if he was going to be able to go. He was getting treatment on his back for what he described as back spasms. As a doctor, when someone is having back spasms, what's a common treatment for that? And is it possible that he could have a recurring problem with those back spasms?
Yeah, so he's in a position where he gets banged on a lot and been getting double teamed, most of the season. And so it's not surprising that he would end up towards the end of the year hurt. The back spasms themselves can be quite debilitating, but it seems from the most recent reports that he's going to be able to be full go on Sunday. Typically, they'll treat him with warm heat initially, and he's getting the very best attention, I'm sure.
Dr. Robert, you hear a lot about players in the NFL kind of pushing through, their injuries. Do you see this on a smaller scale in your work?
Yeah, athletes are typically highly motivated patients, and so as physicians, we love to see them because they're going to do everything that you ask of them to get back to the playing field. And so, for example, this high ankle sprain that Patrick has, that would take anywhere from 2 to 9 weeks for somebody with a mild high ankle sprain to return to full mobility and use. In an athlete, most of them will recover within the 2-week frame of that.
Okay, and speaking of that 2-week frame, can you give us a little insight on how the team is keeping the players healthy this week? I know they had a couple of days off, but we want to make sure that none of them get re-injured.
Yeah, well, first and foremost, I'm sure they're getting the best care possible. And so, it's an accelerated rate of recovery with that. I'm sure they're not doing anything that's going to put those joints at risk. Probably a lot of walkthrough at this point in the season. They've probably practiced these plays over and over, and so I doubt they'll be working at full speed with most of the people that are injured.
Okay, good to hear that.
Yeah,
All right.
sure.
Dr. Robert Arnce from Kansas City University. Doctor, thanks for spending some time with us. And
My pleasure.
Go Chiefs!
Woo!
Go Chiefs.
All right.
Thank you.